Countdown to the caucus is down to single digits. This time next week, we'll be right on it. 1 week away from the biggest political day in our state that only happens once every 4 years. Now, to help count down to the big event, our Channel 13's Whitney Blakemore will be spending her mornings this week at Smoky Row Cafe in Des Moines and speaking with some of those who know caucuses well, Iowans. Good morning, Whitney.
Yeah, good morning, Andy. That's exactly right. I will be here at Smoky Row Coffee all week long, and so will many other Channel 13 reporters and anchors throughout the entire day, every day, all week, previewing the Iowa caucuses and just trying to see what Iowans have to say before this and kind of the vibe that we're getting and who's kind of leading in Iowans' minds before next Monday. Now this morning I am joined with Dr. Bob Leonard with KNIA and KRLS out of Knoxville and Pella area there, and just kind of talk me through, as a radio personality, you have been covering the caucuses for years now, but this year there's a lot of political candidates and it's kind of a different feeling than last time's caucus for sure. Kind of talk to me about that.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of candidates, 25, 26, I've lost count. There's a lot of them. They're spreading across the state, sharing their message. It's a lot like 2016 when there were 16 or 17 Republican candidates, and they're across the state spreading their message, and it was sort of like I saw Iowa turning red during that time, and the same kind of thing might be happening with all the different messaging going on now.
Yeah, definitely. And one of the things we were kind of talking about is the last time it was kind of Hillary and Barack Obama, and that was kind of how it was. You knew it was one or the other. But this time there's a lot of decision to be made, kind of who should you go with, right?
Right. And Hillary was here, and well, with Hillary and Obama in 2008, that's when it was interesting. But last time around, 2016, it was really just Hillary, and it wasn't as interesting with just Hillary. She didn't talk to local media. This year, there's an interesting, fun little fact. Early on, when Amy Klobuchar declared, she came out, and some of the candidates do local media well, some don't. But when Amy came, she came to Knoxville, and her staff person said, "Oh, Bob, we're really pressed for time. We'd love to talk with you. We want to get together, but we might have to call you next week." And I said, "Well, whatever you got to do, but Barack Obama always gave me time. Hillary Clinton never did, and I'm sure you don't want to run a Hillary Clinton type campaign." And she looked me up and down, went over and pulled Amy Klobuchar away from a startled CNN guy, and I got my interview.
Yeah, and that's what's important, right?
Yeah.
Is talking to the locals and really getting that feel. We have to go here quick, but quick answer, who's kind of got that secret coming into Monday? Who's got that energy maybe that you feel like?
Well, right now, all of them do. Biden had a lot of energy at Urban Dreams yesterday. Mayor Pete, Warren, Yang has a lot of energy. Klobuchar, I think, is closing. It's up for grabs, and it's up to Iowans.
Yeah, it will definitely be an interesting one, and that's why we're going to be here all week long, like we said, Andy, previewing this big event just 1 week away.
Yeah, some suspense to it, no doubt about it, and been nice to visit with Dr. Bob this morning. Thank you for that, Whitney.